Oh, wow.
And this is going to make about 12 portions. And here we have some just simmering water, and Rod, just gently pour that in there.
Okay.
Over the potato mixture.
Well, so far I'm good with everything.
You're
Let's
good.
see, I opened the bag, I dumped the stuff in the pan. Now I put the boiling water in.
Right.
Wow, this is almost as easy as those entrees I did, Roger.
It's easy.
I liked being called a chef, though. Hey, did you think I could get
It
my
lasted
chef
a while, but
it didn't last
it's
long.
over now.
That old Brent Straley, he ratted me out real quick,
He
didn't
busted
he?
you.
Oh,
He
he
busted
busted
you up.
me up. I'll tell you what.
Stir
but
that up
now
good,
what?
Rod.
Just
Stir
stir
it
it
up.
up.
Yep.
Oh, well. I mean, jeez, anybody can do this.
That's good. Give it a good mix.
Yes, give it a good mix. It's all
It's
up,
going
I
to
see.
seem a little soupy at this point in time, but it bakes and absorbs just perfectly.
Okay.
And Brent Straley pointed out to me recently that these potato products, their manufacturing plants are located often right next door to French fry plants. So the fresh potato is right next door. It gets moved over and dehydrated right there. These are fresh potatoes dehydrated, and of course we're hydrating them, and we've got this beautiful sauce with it. Now this is oven ready, and you saw how long it took.
Yeah,
So
just
let's look at
a second. Throw them in the oven.
Right. About
20 minutes?
40,
What is it, Roger?
40 minutes.
Okay, I need instructions
Yep.
because, you know, you've ratted me out. I'm not a chef, so you got to take it from square one with me, Roger. I bet the directions are right on the bag.
Absolutely.
Oh, even up can follow those directions.
So we go from this in just a few seconds, oven ready, put that in the oven, uncovered, you bake it uncovered, and look at that.
Wow.
Rod, why don't you take a
that
taste
looks
of that?
delicious, Roger. That looks delicious. Just look at
Look at
the
that.
cheese in those.
Creamy.
Oh, creamy, cheesy.
Cheesy.
Oh, Daddy, I'm
It's such a
getting hungry.
versatile side dish, too.
This is a great side dish, and it goes with those delicious entrees that you can only get at Johnny's.
That's right. That's terrific.
You know, I'm going to tell you, Roger, these are delicious, but I did these for a church gathering the other week.
Yes.
And the ladies came up, and they thought I peeled them and sauced them. I had them fooled, and there was actually a discussion out with the parishioners about whether they were real or not.
And what did you tell them?
I told them the truth. I
Okay.
said, you just add water and bake them off. And I did. Because I could do a meal for 120 people with only one other person helping.
It's
With
just-
these great entrees that Johnny's has,
Yeah.
I did the pot roast. I did these au gratin potatoes. I did them for 120 people. We just made another guy in the kitchen. I mean, it was sweet.
Great example. I think that also refers to your holiday meals and gatherings, too. Mix it up, put it in the oven, forget about it for 40 minutes, work on something else.
Man, well, that was delicious, Roger. That is great. But you know, there are some people that might not want au gratin potatoes. They like a mashed, but maybe even something a little different twist to a mashed potato.
We've got a terrific.
Can you help me out?
We got a terrific mashed
Oh,
potato.
that's what I'm talking about.
Let's keep you working here, Rod.
Keep me working, get this stuff out of the way here. I love going to Johnny's because they always have this great heat and eat stuff that anybody can do.
Absolutely. Here we have butter and herb mashed potatoes. Here again we have a fresh potato that's dehydrated and ground. So Rod, open that up if you would. Put it in our pan. It's very similar to what we just did here with the au gratin.
Okay, well now what do we do? Do we put the water in that pan first, Roger?
Let's do the water first.
Okay, I think we probably do the water first. And then we'll throw these potatoes in, huh? Look, hey! The directions are right,
Right
on
there.
the bag, man. Even old Rod Hawker, Chef Wannabe, can handle it.
You're doing good.
All right, I am. So the water's in the pan.
We're gonna sprinkle that in.
We brought it up to temp. Now we add 1 pouch.
Yep. We're going to let that sit for just a minute.
We're going to let it sit. We're going
Right.
to be sure that all the potatoes are covered with some water.
Right.
Put them around there like that.
Just let it absorb for 1 minute.
Let that absorb. Now, what kind of potato product is this, Roger? Because this has got a little bit of, it looks like some seasoning
looks
or
like
parsley,
some parsley in there, maybe a little thyme. And it's very, very buttery.
It is butter, and it says so right on the bag. These are butter and herb mashed potatoes. And I have to tell you, my son loves these,
Oh, yeah.
and he won't eat any other.
They're
These are perfect.
These are a spoiler.
And I've got to tell you, I did another event at the church with mashed potatoes.
Sure.
And the ladies came up again, and well, the one knew me by this time. She knew I didn't make them from scratch. But there was also another discussion about were these from scratch or not, Roger. Delicious product.
Yeah.
Well, while they're getting up to speed, because you let them sit for a couple minutes
Right.
before you get ready to stir them and go. Let's show this twice baked potato, Roger. How about that? Now these twice baked potatoes, they come out of a box, and now look at that, Roger. You can't take me anywhere.
Didn't hurt a thing.
Didn't hurt a thing. Twice baked potatoes.
Yeah.
This is what they look like raw, Roger.
Yeah, look at the beautiful finished product.
Beautiful finished product.
40 minutes at 325. Browns up nicely, cooks through, and holds nicely if you need to. Just turn the oven down to about 150, and you can hold it for another half hour if you need to.
The beauty of those, Roger, is just look at the filling and the amount of filling in it. And this shell looks like you actually cut the potato in half, made your filling, piped it in with a pipe bag, and made that nice stuffed twice baked potato.
Right, but it's all been done for us.
I was going to try to give you that line, but after you ratted me out on those entrees, I knew I couldn't get by you again with that. So we've got the great twice baked potatoes, just heat and go, food service quality.
Right.
We got the great au gratin potatoes. You saw how easy that was?
Rod, we have a wonderful scallop. As you know, we have a wonderful scallop potato too.
Yes, we do. And then to top it all off, we got these great mashed potatoes.
Just mix
and
them
I'm
up.
telling you what, you just mix these up a little bit. Creamy, delicious stuff. And you can only get these at Johnny's. www.johnniesinc.com for all this great product. You got to get to us. We're conveniently located off Route 81 and Route 11. You know, if you don't have some food in your freezer from Johnny's, you're missing the boat, because when you get unexpected guests, you want to give them high quality stuff they're going to love and rave about, and they're going to ask you, hey, where'd you get this? How did you do it? And then you know what you can tell them?
Johnny's.
Yep. Chef Rod Hawker. Well, wannabe Chef Rod Hawker told me how to do it, but all I did really was read the bag or ask some of the knowledgeable staff at Johnny's, because they know what they're doing. It's a great crew at Johnny's. So what do you think, Roger? I can't wait to our next segment at Johnny's, because I'm learning a lot. I'm learning that products from Johnny's are the best you can serve. You can only get them at Johnny's, and you want to have them in your freezer. So let's wrap it up, Roger. I look forward to seeing you in the next show. Okay, they busted me. I'm no chef. We do have a chef on board, and that's Chef Tappan, and Mr. Straley knows all about products. I'm just a goofball that can only turn on the oven and put the stuff in there and heat it. Oh, I'm a failure. I'm no chef. I'm so sorry. Okay, well, I tried to fool everybody, but it just didn't work. The fact is, heat stuff at Johnny's is so easy. You can do it, and they'll think you're a chef too. And we have so many of these items at Johnny's, you have to come to Johnny's and check it out. You can check us out on our webpage at www.johnniesinc.com. And you can call in here and talk to our knowledgeable staff. Better yet, just come out here to Johnny's, conveniently located off 81 and Route 11. Now listen up. We've got some more great heat and eat items that you can do right at your house. We've got quarter-pound, pre-cooked pub burgers, and these things are delicious. All you gotta do is pop them in the microwave for 15 seconds. You're good to go. You can drop them in au jus. You can do anything with these things. They're great. Hey, some people might even just thaw them out and eat. You never know when you're out in the woods and you don't have an oven. Hey, we got meatballs. All you gotta do with these meatballs are sauce and heat. I mean, is it any easier than that? We've got roasted wings. Everybody loves to do wings. You're having a football party or any kind of a party, sauce them, heat them, and you're good to go. And again, they're gonna think you are something special because you got this food at Johnny's. Now, you can only get this stuff at Johnny's, guys. Remember that, okay? We've got some short ribs and prime rib. Now, a lot of people worry about prime rib, but let me tell you, you can do prime rib right in your house. It's so easy. It's cooked to a rare. You get a little heat in that, and you are going to be a hero in your house. So listen, you can't beat the convenience of pre-cooked, easy items from, you guessed it, Johnny's. Route 11, right off 81. Visit our webpage, www.johnniesinc.com. Well, look, we've had a great time today. It's been a great show. We had a lot of fun, and I hope you learned something today. And one thing you want to do, it's get to Johnny's, because you can only get this stuff at Johnny's.